Have you ever noticed that the moment you started treating your favorite games like chores, racing to beat the boss, farming to get the best gear, or chasing that next unlock, you suddenly lose the magic that drew you in to begin with?
Good to see you.
That's exactly where I found myself. I'm kicking off my 2-week Minecraft phase again, but this time, something feels different. Over the last couple years, I've been so focused on the grind, plowing through each task in record time, exploiting glitches like in Elden Ring for an easy boss kill, or simply racing to unlock the rarest camos in Call of Duty, that I've lost the simple joy of exploration and curiosity. And here's the kicker. How you do anything is how you do everything. Once that mindset creeps in of get it done as fast as possible, it spills over into your everyday life. If you rush through a game, skipping over the fundamentals and ignoring the beauty of the open world you're playing in, what else might you be rushing through? Your schoolwork? Your job? I recently watched this video by Doozy that opened me up to this idea initially. I'll put the link in the description. It reminded me of what it felt like to genuinely love the process of playing video games, discovering those hidden treasures, actually failing enough times to get better, and seeing every quest as an adventure rather than a to-do list. It made me realize that by racing to the end, I was missing out on the very thing that makes gaming and life worthwhile, the journey. In this video, I wanted to share the revelation and how changing your approach in gaming, focusing on the fun, the exploration, the trial and error, can radically transform the way you experience life. It's not just about Minecraft or Elden Ring, it's about embracing curiosity over the completion. By the end, I hope you feel inspired to slow down a little bit, appreciate all the grinds and failures, and ultimately rediscover the joy you once had. Because trust me, once you stop rushing for the finish line, that's when the real game and the real personal growth truly begins. So let's talk a little bit about why this happens in the first place. We all want that quick win and the shortcut to success, but when does it become a trap? The first moment I realized something was off in how I approached gaming was when I found myself Googling Elden Ring boss glitch for the 10th time. I was facing this seemingly unstoppable boss and wanted to skip right to the reward and move on. The sad truth is, I've done this over and over, looking up quick guides, hunting for the glitch spots, anything to claim victory without the hassle of learning the boss's pattern or leveling up my skills the traditional way. In hindsight, it hasn't just been Elden Ring, it's been every game I've played over the past couple of years. At first, you feel smart, like you've outsmarted the system, but deep down you know you're cheating yourself. By cutting those corners, you skip the fundamental lessons those challenging moments teach you, like persistence, adaptability, and most importantly, the confidence that comes from building a genuine mastery of a skill. It's not just about games though. When you approach every challenge in life with a get it done yesterday mentality, you miss out on learning important skills and building genuine resilience. It's like writing a term paper by copy and pasting random internet sources. You might get a passing grade, but you don't learn anything. And you better be ready for that test that's coming up next week. There are so many parallels in my own life, and I bet yours too. Copying down someone's homework before the period starts, spark noting the book the night before the chapter was due, or skipping certain parts of your workout because it was too hard. I've done them all, and I can list many, many more. By the end of this, the only person that you're really hurting is yourself, robbing yourself of the joy and the pride that comes from all that hard work and true accomplishment. Once I realized I was sidestepping real challenges, I started to see how much I was missing, and that's where failure comes in. Yes, failure. It sounds counterintuitive, but it's the key to authentic growth. Think about your favorite game, one you truly love. Chances are there was at least one boss or challenge that you failed a lot on, and every time you died, you learned something new. The boss's attack pattern, your weapon's combo pattern, or how to dodge at just the right second. Eventually, that failure turned into a triumph. Failure is such a crucial part of the learning process. It's not just in games, but in life. Every time you're knocked down, you pick up some valuable info. You learn to strategize differently, be patient, refine your tactics. But when we glitch our way or skip past our obstacles, we rob ourselves of that crucial period of growth. We never build failure tolerance that makes us stronger and more prepared for the next big challenge in life or games. When I was younger, I was actually really good at this. I didn't rely on YouTube videos or someone else's work to complete something. I would fail over and over until I finally beat the level. I have two core memories from my childhood, one playing Lego Star Wars on the PS2 and one playing Super Mario on the Game Boy. I failed so many times, I had nightmares about these levels, but one day I overcame them, and that sense of achievement stuck with me long after I turned off the console. So once I remembered how important failure can be, I started thinking about what else we lose when we rush. The simple thrill of discovery. When we're stuck in the quick fix mindset, we forget why we started playing these games in the first place. It's the thrill of discovery. The secret areas, the hidden treasures, and the unexpected surprises that make gaming magical. Some of my best memories in Minecraft date back to playing on my phone as a kid. There was no objective, no health bar, no hunger, just pure creativity and exploration. No goals, no to-do lists, just me and my imagination and whatever I could build. This curiosity is a lost art. There is something magical about wandering off the main path, finding the side quests, talking to those random NPCs, and unlocking the hidden lore of the game. These are the moments that create the stories we cherish and are normally where the real fun is had. They're also reminders that life, just like an open world game, has countless different side quests worth exploring. Sometimes it's the side quest that leads you to the real treasure, something that you would have never done if not for going off the main path. But if curiosity is so valuable, why do we lose it? A lot of it comes down to how society pushes us to be more productive. It's no accident that we feel pressured to blast through everything. Society kind of rewards us for being ultra productive. Get the best grades, crank out that project at work, keep up with all your social medias. The list is endless. The problem is that same mindset can bleed into how we relax. Suddenly, even our gaming becomes another task on our to-do list. But here's the truth. Humans need time to wander, to experiment, to play. When we allow ourselves that freedom, we open doors for creativity and the real joy. We also avoid the burnout that comes with constantly churning out products or achievements. And that brings us back full circle. If we're not careful, the way we play games starts to look a lot like the way we live life. If you're skipping fundamentals of game, rushing to the end, ignoring tutorials, trying to glitch past bosses, ask yourself, where else might I be doing this? Maybe in school, you're using Spark Notes instead of actually reading the book. At work, maybe you're trying to impress your boss with a quick fix instead of a solid long-term solution. By intentionally slowing down in games, actually learning each boss pattern, exploring every nook and cranny of the world, and embracing the failures, you train your brain to value the process instead of the outcome. And that mindset shift can literally transform how you approach everything in your life. So as you can see, how you do anything is how you do everything. The way you play your favorite games might just be a mirror for how you tackle life's bigger challenges. I hope this video inspired you to slow down a little bit, welcome a little bit of failure into your life, and rediscover the simple joy of exploration. Whether it's Minecraft or Elden Ring or any other world you might be diving into, remember, the journey is just as important, if not more so, than the destination. If you found this video helpful, consider leaving a like, sharing your own thoughts in the comments, or even subscribing. I'd love to hear your own experiences. What side quests are you on in your life for gaming? Happy exploring.